What makes the Winpot series stand out? And how do you keep innovating with games like Zeus Winpot and Rabbit Winpot Deluxe?
Actually, Winpot is well known for players and a kind of classic mechanic, and at Ella we decided to give it a second life with our sequels like Joker Winpot, Zeus Winpot, Rapid Winpot, and of course Shoot Happens, adding their visually rich art, thematics that are familiar to players, and of course some additional features. In Joker and Zeus, for example, you will have an additional atom to save your Winpot, even if you catch a loose symbol. In Rabbit, we have 3 reels with the traditional for all these games 2 wilds, rabbits and lions, where you can multiply your chances when you will catch 3 rabbits on reels and lose only if you catch 3 lions. This has definitely increased the chances to win. The latest release with Winpot was Shoot Happens, that is even more engaging for players to fight with the different enemies using the arrows. What makes all these games stand out is that it builds better player experience. The game is not just about clicking on spin, it's also about building your own strategy that increases the player engagement and retention. That is our main goal.
Your recent games, Buffalo Force and Piñatas Festival, are performing strongly. What can you share about their launch and early player response?
We are always keeping an eye on market trends. We improved both the visual part on beloved thematics by players like Buffalo and Mexican Piñata, and game feeling through mechanics. Actually, for example, with Piñatas Festival, we had several atoms to make the game as you can see it right now. Every detail matters on visual part and on game feeling. With this well-known thematics, it's important to analyze everything to receive the best result. You need to be not afraid to spend more time to have a better outcome. That brings us outstanding responses in our key markets, and all the metrics show us what we are doing is resonating with our players more and more.
How do recent partnerships and the new Greek license impact Ella Games' expansion plans?
We are always looking to expand our portfolio of licenses and enter new markets. The goal is to make sure that as many players as possible from different countries will enjoy Ella Games and discover something new and exciting from themselves. As for Greece, we believe it will become one of our strategic markets because the content preferences of Greek players are a perfect match with our games. We expect that Greek players will welcome our content warmly. By the way, do you know what Ella means in Greek? It's let's go. So here we are.
What role does strategic planning play in balancing creative innovation with sustainable growth in the game development industry?
It actually depends on what kind of creative innovations we are talking about. For a game studio, growth lies in the creativity. I wouldn't say that having a strategic plan means we stop being creative. For example, when you plan to enter specific markets, which potentially means growth, alongside all the operational preparations, you also develop a creative plan, reviewing your game portfolio, aligning it with market analysis, and planning releases for the upcoming year. So even strategic planning itself often involves creativity and innovation. But if by creative innovation we mean allocating time for a big project like developing a completely new mechanic, concept, or another innovative idea that requires significant time and effort, then yes, you definitely need to plan for it. It's actually quite simple. You know what you need to achieve steady growth, and you can allocate around 10–20% of your resources to drive innovation. That approach helps balance the growth you need with the creativity you want to push. Because when an idea is still in its early stage, you can't be sure yet whether it will bring measurable results.
How do you approach innovating with established game mechanics to keep players engaged across multiple releases?
Innovation doesn't always mean creating new mechanics. Sometimes it can be almost unnoticed by players. At Ella, we believe that true innovation lies in attention to every small detail. This means that adding extra value can be more engaging than introducing something completely new. This is where the balance comes in, between things that keep players interested and things that might be too complicated for them at first. This is exactly the approach we follow when producing our new releases.
What can we expect from Ella Games in Q4, and what future plans are you most excited about?
The Ella team is very ambitious and full of inspiration, which drives us a lot. This means that all our upcoming releases in Q4 will bring us more and more happy and engaged players. The nearest release, Witch's Book, was made for Halloween and is full of amazing visual elements and a combination of interesting mechanics that invite players to dive deep into the game. The whole Q4 is packed with exciting developments that I'm sure you will enjoy. Personally, I love what we are doing and I feel excited about every upcoming step for Ela, from fun content creation to new releases, features and market expansion. There is much more to come, so stay tuned!